Welcome to this ThriveCart review. My name's Henry Reith, Fridge Magazine editor. Let's find out if it lives up to all of the hype. Welcome to the Fridge Magazine article cast. In this video, I'm going to go through what ThriveCart does for us as business owners, its pros and cons, and how it stacks up against the competition. Also, as we go along, I'm going to show you exactly the experience that I went through when I was setting up my very first product on the system. First off, in this review of ThriveCart, what does it do for us as business owners? Well, quite simply, it creates checkout pages and cart pages for us to sell products. ThriveCart integrates with Stripe, PayPal and Apple Pay to take the payment itself. I then can integrate with pretty much any autoresponder to send the information on to our email marketing service or membership site. So that's what the service itself does. One thing I think I should make clear before we move on, ThriveCart is nothing to do with the very widely used Thrive themes that I've seen in a lot of Facebook groups, so it's not the same thing at all. Different people, different coders, different company, they're completely separate. So now I'm going to go through the features and integrations that are really beneficial to me as a business owner, but you can also see the full list of features in the link down below if you want to check that out for yourself. For me, the autoresponder integrations are absolutely fantastic. It integrates with all of the main ones: Infuionsoft, ActiveCampaign, AWeber, GetResponse, HubSpot, MailChimp, and many more. And if it doesn't natively integrate with services, there's other ways around that as well, like dropping an HTML form in and it sorts that stuff out. That's brilliant. That means any email marketing service can basically be integrated into the system. I love the fact that there's simple checkout pages, the embeddable carts, coupons, single and subscription payments that we'll come on to later, one-click pop-up carts, so you can basically embed a cart in your website itself, one-click upsells, that's incredible, funnel builder, split testing, affiliate center, webhooks, and many more features that I absolutely love. So that's a real list of the standout features to me. Next, let's look at who should be using ThriveCart itself. Well, anyone with an autoresponder that natively integrates, that I mentioned some earlier, and there's some more on the website. It's a definite service to look at those people selling products. If you use one of those autoresponders, it's really worth looking at. Anyone that sells a physical product, fantastic. It can deal with the whole shipping information, asking for shipping address, different from billing address, and all of that side of things. Digital products such as courses and ebooks work fantastically through the system. I've actually got an ebook up there right now. That's what I'm setting up on screen right this second. And also subscription payments, it can deal with that stuff, whether it's an online subscription or an offline subscription. It can take all of that stuff and deal with it really well and make really good checkout pages for those kind of products. There may be some other products, but they're certainly the main groups that it really caters for. I would say at this point, if you're a consultant and you're doing sort of regular payments every month for your services, you could use ThriveCart. I wouldn't necessarily buy it for this reason, but it's certainly an option if you already have the system for something else. So that's who ThriveCart is really designed for. Who it's not designed for is multi-product stores. It can't handle, maybe 100 products with inventory and various sizes and shapes and colors and anything else. It can't really handle those kind of multi-product stores. For that kind of thing, you might look at Shopify or maybe WooCommerce if you're using WordPress. Next, let's look at the main benefits, certainly from my point of view and for others around me. The cart pages themselves are designed based on all their split testing they've done and all the information they have about really what converts. So they've got a number of great designs, but the core basic page they provide you is really well optimized, and I can only take my hats off for that because there's an awful lot that goes into designing a very simple cart page. The embeddable and one-click pop-ups is an incredible feature, and I think it's a great feature to have, to be able to basically insert a checkout form inside your website so people don't have to click into new pages or click off to an entirely new website at all. So it just keeps the load times down and also increases conversions. The built-in affiliate tracking system is just amazing because you don't have to go and buy another system and then try and get your cart system and the affiliate system to talk to each other. It has an affiliate program system built in. So there's no messing around with extra code. You can deal with the whole thing through ThriveCart, and if you're using ThriveCart for your entire product system and your entire ecosystem, then it's just going to make paying affiliates super easy and really easy to manage. Next thing is the secure URLs and the actual checkout process itself. I think people kind of forget when they want to sell things online the amount of security you need to put in place. They've dealt with that already, so that's a huge benefit for certainly me and many people that I talk to. And the checkout process itself, they've kept down to a bare minimum, kept it really simple, and I really like that because it will increase conversions like nothing else. Also, they made it very easy to insert tracking scripts, and there's no sort of clamp on what you can put in there and what you can't. You can put your Facebook pixels, your AdWords stuff, your ad roll, anything else. They made it very easy, and Google Analytics to put that in there. That's a really cool thing. Throughout the entire process, from basic cart pages to thank you, to the up and down sales, to the one-click upsells and all that kind of stuff, they made it very easy to put the right code in the right places. Also, something that I don't see many other systems using or offering at all is the trial and offer period. So you can offer like a $1 trial that then kicks in after 2 weeks to a full price product, or you can just offer like a 15-day trial. This would be really cool, and something we're moving into here at Fridge is some software products, so it's a really easy way to sort of manage that entire process. Okay, so let's look at these absolute essentials of the system. How much does it actually cost? Well, it only costs $97 a month, and I say only because this thing really goes up against the top level system in the business of Samcart that's double the price. So for $97 you're getting an affiliate tracking system, all the cart pages and all the other functionality that's absolutely amazing. I think it's untouched on the market at the moment. They do offer a 30-day money back guarantee. Again, awesome. Not many other services are doing that, and you can find out more about that from the link below this video. So just click the link below and you can check out a few more features and also check out the money back guarantee and so on and so on. They do give you instant access when you sign up, so you don't have to wait around and get confirmed or any of that stuff. They give you instant access to the system, and they take you through a really nice setup wizard, so you kind of set up all your integrations really easily in a nice logical fashion with instruction videos and so on that you can also see on screen right now. Okay, so that's really about ThriveCart out the way. Let's look at some alternatives. So if ThriveCart isn't your thing, or who does it really compare to in the market? Well, it's obviously gone out there to compete with Samcart. It's at that very top level. Samcart's been the #1 cart system for a couple of years now, and recently it really pissed off pretty much everyone and doubled their price to $197 a month, maybe $200 a month ish. And at $97 a month, ThriveCart's just incredible value because it's got every feature that I can think I would ever want to use of Samcart at half the price. So it's very hard to ever recommend to go to Samcart these days. I guess you could say Infusionsoft is an alternative, and I say that because they have cart systems built into all of their emails and stuff. I would say, and they've obviously got the affiliate tracking as well. I would say the pages don't look half as good. They don't have the upsells built in, but certainly for a sort of one package price, although it's very expensive, if you're an Infusionsoft user, you kind of have lots of the functionality anyway. But for most people, Infusionsoft isn't what they should be using. It's certainly not what I use here at Fridge. So I can't, unless you're on Infusionsoft, I wouldn't go and buy Infusionsoft just to have this sort of capability. If you're using ActiveCampaign, you definitely want to look at Active Relay. It's completely integrates with ActiveCampaign at a native level, is about half the price of ThriveCart, doesn't have as many features at the moment, but for some people they're not going to need every single feature that's involved in ThriveCart, so I would check out Active Relay as well, that you can find a link below this video. So next in this ThriveCart review, let's look at the pros and cons of the system. Where you're able to use the cart forms in a lot of way, whether it's on their website or embedded into yours. They're mobile friendly, that I think is brilliant. The load times are fantastic on the actual cart pages. That's really helpful for conversions and so on and so on. The upsells and funnel builder, again, great feature, really helpful for really maximizing the average sale price per customer. Split testing, pretty much crucial for like increasing conversions. So I think split testing is an absolute brilliant pro of the system itself. The affiliate system, can't ask for more. You don't need to go and match about 100 pieces of software together just to get an affiliate system. That's great. It integrates with lots of autoresponders, and if it doesn't integrate with yours natively, like I'm on Market Hero, so it doesn't integrate with Market Hero natively, I can still just drop an HTML form in that from the Market Hero, and it will work out what's going on and basically make it all work. That's really cool. Also, the coupons and trials, I think it's a great feature. So you can give coupons out and obviously give like trials for 15 days free or something, or maybe 30 days free. It's got detailed stats and customer management. So if you need to check orders, it's got a whole section where it really looks after. It can look at the customers and just help you to give some more information and do the customer service side of running an e-com business. I think is really important. It deals with digital sales tax, so certainly in Europe, anyone buying a product in Europe from wherever the product is in the world should be paying some kind of tax depending on the country. It deals with all that stuff and gives you a report, so legally it sorts all that stuff out for you and also charges people the right amount at the right times. I think is fantastic and really helpful for anyone running a business in Europe as well. Okay, so ThriveCart obviously has a lot of pros, it has a lot of features, but like any system, it has got a few cons. And I think I'm going to, I should mention them because it's only fair from what I found. So I would say there's so many options behind the scenes. If you just want to sell a product nice and simple, there are an awful lot of options you can do. There's some that you definitely have to set up, and there's some that you could just spend hours setting up extra things. It's not necessarily a negative, but maybe they could have laid it out a bit nicer. And there's certainly other systems out there that are a bit simpler to use, and you can just sell something 2 minutes after you sign up. This will definitely take a bit of time setting up, and there's a lot of options after you do set up, but it's just certainly something I think worth mentioning. And like many systems, you can take it to the extreme. If you know your code, you can geek out a bit. Like I have a product that I only want to sell to Australia, so the shipping address is only Australia. So you can actually, I've written myself some code to basically make it so people can only ship it to Australia. They don't have those options natively, but some geeking around you can get there. But it would be nice to see those kind of extra options in. But if you want to take my code, you can get that from the link below from the review, and it's already in there. So if you want to limit the number of places that people can actually have the product delivered to, you can use the code below. So what's the overall conclusion? Well, first off, thank you very much for watching this ThriveCart review. I personally think if you're looking for a top level system and you're even thinking about Samcart, you want to definitely consider ThriveCart. For me, it would be very hard to recommend Samcart to anyone when ThriveCart's on the market. So at the very top level, it's pretty much a no-brainer. I can't think of any reason to go for another system. I will say there are some slightly smaller systems that you could use, maybe Active Relay if you're using ActiveCampaign. Doesn't have as many options, but is also a bit cheaper. I think for the $97, it's tremendous value for what it's giving you. Some people obviously won't want to spend that, so there are other options on the market. But this is really playing to the top level system if you want to use the top grade stuff. So if you're looking for the top grade stuff, I can only recommend, ThriveCart, having used it as myself in Fridge Magazine as my business, and your products as well. I've used it for physical and online products, so it works brilliantly. So that's my thoughts on the system. You can find out a bit more about it and check out more features that it has, and they're always adding new features with the link below. If you want to read the full review, there's also a link to the full written review down below as well, so you can check that out. And just in the meantime, thank you very much for watching this ThriveCart review. It's been a pleasure to have you. If you've got any questions, come over to the written review, leave them in the comments section, and I'll get back to you and have a chat. And if not, you can go and check out the system and maybe have to chat to them as well if you've got some questions and you're looking to get it. So thank you very much for your time, and have an absolutely awesome day.